there? I don't know. When will I get there? I am certain. All I know is I am on my way. Got a dream, boy, got a song. Paint your wagon and come along. Where am I going? I don't know. When will I be there? I am certain. What will I get? I ain't equipped to say.
Hiya, another little update on the progress of the wrist. I'm 7 weeks and 2 days after surgery, which was the 31st of March 2017. It's now the 21st of May 2017. Had the cast removed 17th of May, and I'm going to show you the x-rays now that they took on the Wednesday morning when I went to the hospital to see the surgeon. But before we do that, you can see the scar runs from here all the way down to here, where they opened the hand up to do the surgery. It's still very, very swollen. Oh, there's another scar there as well. So I'm actually, considering how soon it is after the surgery, I'm really pleased. I've got a grip, clamp a fist, I can touch my little finger and thumb together. I've got good grip, but the tendons are very, very tight across the top of my hand where they run across the top of the plate. That's to be expected after being in a cast for the best part of 6.5 weeks. Anyhow, here's the x-rays. As you can see in the x-rays, where the little bones are in the hand here, you can see a very faint white line in between all the bones. That's the bones beginning to fuse together in my hand, which is what we were waiting for before the cast came off. Surgeons told me now I've got to give it 4 weeks of very, very light work. I can use my hand, I'm allowed to grip, I'm allowed to pick things like my phone up, an empty cup, I can use a fork again, I can hold a pen, I can use my chopsticks. But these are all, they don't seem a lot, they don't sound a lot, but they're exercises and they're using the hand, particularly the chopsticks, because of the way you hold them with your 2 fingers. Let's see if I've got any. Or something I can you sort of hold chopsticks like that, so you're moving your chopsticks all the time, but whilst you're moving them, it's pulling tight across here because you're using fingers, you're using your thumb, and it's a really good, it's a good exercise for the hand. After about 10 minutes of eating with them, there is a lot of pain. It's very, very tight, but that's to be expected this soon after surgery. As the weeks go by, things will get a lot better. I don't get to see the surgeon now for another 4 months. So between now and seeing him in 4 months, I'll know even more about how the recovery is going on. But he did say it could take anything up to 12 months for the bones to properly knit together and properly fuse. So for the next 12 months, I have to be very, very careful, but particularly the next 4 months until I get to see him again and we get to get some more x-rays and see where everything's going. So he's happy, I'm happy, cast's gone, really good. So all in all, I think everything's gone really, really well. There's been no infections in the wound. The wound's healed up really, really nice. When we took the cast off on Wednesday, some of the wound was still open because it had been in dressings and it was still weeping, but I've been nailing the hand with lots and lots of aloe vera, and it makes the arm look very shiny, but it keeps the moisture in the skin. It's really, really good, and it's really, really helped with the recovery of the wounds. Both of them actually, they've both healed up since Wednesday. Really nice. So I'm happy with that. No infection. I'm at my cast. I've got finger movements. I've got my thumb movement. I can touch my little finger. Say, it's slowly now. We're on the road on recovery. I'm really, really pleased. I can't really say much more than that tonight. Next update, obviously, is going to be in 4 months' time when I get to see him again. So, once again, thanks for all the messages. Thanks for all the support. And anybody who's doubtful whether wrist fusion is the way for them to go to get rid of pain in a wrist that's got arthritis, bone disease, anything. If you're offered the bone fusion, don't hesitate. Go for it. It will relieve the pain because I've got no pain actually in the joint anymore. That's all gone. Totally, totally gone. My pain now is all tendons and ligaments because we're not using the hand and it being immobilised for 6 weeks, they're obviously, and also considering the surgery where when they open up, they've got to move everything out the way. So they disturb everything, they bruise things. You're going to have some internal scar damage in there. But as the months go by, the pain gets less and less. The wound will heal. The wound will be sore for a little bit, but it's bearable. You can cope with it. But it does get better, and it gets better day by day. That's what I've noticed. Mine's getting better day by day. It was only Saturday I could touch my little finger. But then again, we were only Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. We're only 4 days out the cast. But you've got to keep doing your exercises. You've got to push it. You've got to get to that point where you're pulling on your ligaments, pulling on your tendons. It's the only way you're going to get them working again properly. Cope with it for a couple of weeks. It's worth the effort. Don't hesitate. If you're offered it to get rid of your pain, go for it. Don't worry about the restriction because obviously you're not going to be able to have that. You've got rotation that way, but you haven't got any movement in the wrist joint there. You adapt. You find ways of doing things. Don't worry about it. Go for it. Thank you very much once again. All the help, all the support. Thanks to all my friends who've been there for me. They've helped me, done things for me, taken me places. It's really much appreciated. And once again, thank you very much and good night.